Okay. I'm gonna try to find a still of the original. So we can try to remake it as accurate as possible. Does that look pretty accurate? No, that looks like the non-arcade one. I don't know which one that one is. Because we want, what, 82? See, we don't want the Atari version. See, I think this is the one I made it based off of, yeah. I think that's the still I made it based off, but it's not quite right. Yeah, that looks not right. I guess I'll just snag a still from here, from this one. And we'll try to float up to the top to try to get whatever the topmost one is. Oh shit. So I need Control-Shift-P. Let's see. Let's take a look at what the reference size is. Constants. We've got 292, 240. So let's sprite it up. 292, 240. Alright guys, I just feel a little sick today. Two nine two 640. That's not right. 292, 240. Two 240. Okay. Now let's take a still from ours. Okay. And this is just to kind of make sure we're lining it right. Not good. Oh, well, no, this is, okay. So what we need to do is copy over, actually, let's do this one first. Dude, now why would that be what I wanted to do? not do that. Oh, god damn it. So if this is our template, I guess it's a different resolution, or we've incorrectly scaled it. That should be the bottom. Yeah, it's looking too wide. Well, we need... How do we lock this at... Paste, shift scale. Yeah, it's looking too tall. So we gotta chop some off, I think. That's looking about right. But look, the edge cuts in. How come this isn't the real resolution? It's right here, 292, 240. That looks wrong. Compared to the one we play, at least. Yeah, this is a different one. So what do? Do we remake this one? Or do we remake the one that we're playing online? This says 292, 240, so I guess let's just scale this. And then... Oh, come on. Should we call that good? It does look a little warped. I'm gonna call that good, I guess. So let's save this. Export PNG in our pics called background reference. Okay. Let's make sure that file's there. It is not. Where do we save it? Wrong one. Joust. Source. Pix. Background ref. Okay. And we check. Background ref. Cool. So we'll overlay this and see if it's looking to our liking. Give ourselves a new drawable. And we'll call it background. Yeah. Source pics. Background ref.png. Now we've got a drawable. Why are we in the terminal still? Okay, here we go. Oh God, come on, dude. Is that in our main we did that? Yeah. Okay, so all we want to do is go to our place, say, go to the bottom. Now, after everything, we want to draw our reference. But we don't want to draw it over everything. We want to see an overlay of it. So we want to kind of set the transparency to be transparent. And then we'll see how ours lines up. So we'll give it full white. But half transparency, maybe, ish. So we set the color. Then we love that graphics dot draw, and we want, nope, come on, dude. We want to draw our background reference at 0, 0, and hopefully that'll be transparent. Graphics. Okay. So yeah. It looks like our bottom platform needs to be a bit wider. And all of our platforms are a little, top platforms are a little too high. Okay. So in order to make this a little easier to see, I might tweak the opacity over time, kind of pulse it so that we can see whether or not our stuff is in line with the other stuff. So you can see we've got, you know, fairly bright. We just need to adjust a couple things. We're gonna have to redo the score, God damn Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna I want to set the transparency to kind of pulse, and then I'm gonna call it a night because I'm about to pass out. But tomorrow we're gonna have to redo the whole ground platform artwork because we can't. Everything else, like the platforms, we can tweak the objects' positions and line them up. But the ground platform is actually like a sprite, a square sprite that we're drawing there. So we need to actually stretch that as a drawing if we want to fix that part, which we do. Because we want that bottom platform to be longer like the original so that when the platform shrinks and comes down, it's a little more friendly of a play area. Because if we take a look at what happens when we modify the ground, see how the ground shrinks in? Look at the difference of that platform. Like right there's the platform, but it shrinks. And that's our platform. So it needs to be like a whole ostrich with longer on both sides in order to be more game accurate. And then we can move the platforms a little easier instead of redrawing a whole asset. So if we take a look at our background reference that we're drawing. Oh, come on. Here. No. Here. Background reference. Here. So this value that is 100 needs to kind of oscillate between 255 and 100. Kind of go back and forth so that we can see our reference kind of faded in and out so that we can place the platforms at least. So let's say that this is actually background transparency. Transparency. Is that how you spell transparency? Transparency. So now we need to give ourselves a background transparency. So we'll just go up here and we'll say, not that. We'll say background transparency gets 100. And then in our update, we will just say background transparency. If background transparency is smaller than 100, how do we want to do this? We want to if background transparency is smaller than 100, no, smaller than 255, then we want to continue to shrink it until we'll shrink it by like 0.5, I guess. Background transparency minus 0.5, and then after that, if yeah, how do we want to do this? That'll shrink it. This isn't what I want to do. If background transparency is greater than or equal to 100 where we start, it's greater than or equal to 100, we want to increase it. So we'll modify it by itself plus a 0.05. Okay. But if background transparency is greater than 255, then we want to actually set it just to be 255 so we don't crash when we try to render it. And then it's greater than 100, increment it. I don't know why I'm having trouble thinking about how to do this. Do you see how the background reference is fading in? .05 is way too little. If we do 0.5, we should actually see a difference. No? Oh yeah. See, there's the reference. But we need it to go backwards. So let's just give ourselves a Boolean. I don't want to overthink this. Transparency up and transparency down. We'll modify it based on those. So, basically we want to say if T up, then background transparency gets itself plus 0.5. Okay. After that, if background transparency is greater than or equal to the highest transparency, then we're going to set its transparency to be equal to 255. And we are going to be T up gets false at that point, and T down gets true. So we need to ask, oh yeah, like this is if T up, then we can say if T down, then we want to do something similar where we say if T down, we want to actually subtract from our transparency to make it more transparent. And then if our background transparency is smaller than or equal to that 100, then we are actually going to set the transparency to be equal to 100. Then we're going to set our T down to be false, and our T up to be true. So if we did this right, we should fade it kind of on and back. Nice. So now when we're moving platforms, we can kind of see where the original is and where ours is and where the reference is. So yeah, I don't want to go quite to 255. So maybe we'll go to 230. Do this to be 120 or something. Try that. still too much. Maybe 210. And I want to actually set the reference photo to be a different color so we can see it better. So in the color, when we set here, let's do a little less on the blue. So we'll say this is 0 and a little less on the green. Let's see what that looks like. See, I want the black to be different, but that's not happening, so. I think that's okay. So now we can move our platforms to match the reference, and then tomorrow we'll have to match the ground platform. So yeah, it looks like we need to get about an ostrich wider on either side to match the reference. Then we'll have to match our score, move our score rendering to kind of fit in that hole for it. But at least now we can modify our platform positions. So if we look at least we set our spawn zone points based on our platforms. So that's good. But we need, there we go. Okay. So as long as we know which platforms are which here, 1L, 2, 3, 4, 4L, 5. Okay. Let me take a little note of this. So we've got 1L, 1L. We've got 2, 3, 4, and 4L. Then we got 5. So let's try to fix our platform 1 and 1L. So ours is too high, it needs to go down. So let's do, it should be the same exact Y as one another, but it looks like it needs to shift down about 16 pixels. So 1 and 1L are the same Y, 55 and 50, well, they're the same Y as one another, they just need to be shifted down about 16. So 16 plus 55 is gonna be 60, 71. So let's try 71 here. Let's see if platform 1's, that's very close. That's very close. I'm happy with that. See how they line up with the reference photo now. Now let's get that big platform in the middle. It needs to come down about 16 pixels also. So that should be platform 2. So that should be 70, 81. Okay, a little bit lower, maybe 85. Okay, it's too low, so maybe it's 78. Okay, that's looking pretty good with the reference. Okay, now let's get we've got 1L, 2, platform 3 is this one right here. So we need to go down about 10 pixels, platform 3. So platform 3 needs to be down about 10 pixels. Maybe 4 more pixels. That's too low. Needs to be up just a bit. Oh. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Maybe we'll move it up another 2 pixels. Nice. Maybe down 1, or maybe not. Yeah, down 1 maybe. It really doesn't matter. It's like, it's not perfect anyway, but... Then we need platforms 4L and 4 to be down about 12 pixels. So 4L and 4 to be down about 12 pixels, 34. A little down too far, maybe it's just 30. Nice. I'm happy with that. And then our last platform, platform 5, needs to be up maybe 3 pixels. So this would be 47. Nice. That's looking very good. So all we need to do is shrink our platform here. See, our platform is about right here, but the reference photo extends about 16 pixels on either side to make it a little bit bigger of a platform. But all of our platforms are now aligned with the original. So we've at least got that. I'm going to turn off the rendering for that, just so we can kind of see what our new level looks like. Yeah, it looks a little wider. Yeah, I think it looks better. We want to make sure, see, because look right there. I don't know if the taxi would be able to pick up an egg that lands right there in that tricky spot. It's hard to get. Oh, here. Try to get an egg to land there, and I missed it. I missed it again. There we go. Yes. Ah, okay. Well, we want it to land on the other side. Make sure the taxi can fly up to it. Looked fine. Nope. We want to make sure it does feel a lot different. It feels wider. Here we go. Jump. Fuck. Shit. I really want to be able to test this. Okay. Well. Nope. It does feel a little too wide, maybe. Oh, come on. Damn it. That's right where we need the egg to land. It's just hard to get it to land there. There we go. Here we go. Come on, jump. Fuck. It does seem a bit too wide. There we go. Stay there. Fuck. Jump. Yes. Okay, that's it. That's exactly where we want it to land. We want to see if our taxi can pick that up. Nope. Well, it does pick it up. It just feels a little wide to me. Let's look at the original or the game here. Let's see what this looks like and feels like. If it feels a little wider, like. See, yeah, it looks more vertical. But remember, ours didn't line up. That feels taller. Ours feels like widescreen version. This feels a little taller because we stretched it. I don't like ours as much. Well, either we change the aspect ratio to match what this looks like instead of what the Wikipedia said the resolution was. It's the wrong aspect ratio, this one compared to the others. Then we won't have to stretch it, and then we can just mimic this one. I think that's the way to do it, but yeah. I think we're gonna redo that tomorrow. I want it to feel like this one, because this is the one I can play online. It's just nitpicky at this point, but it does feel like ours is wider than this. It does feel like a different game. No, it just feels wider. It feels a little wider. So I do want to fix that. So we'll just change the ratio. See, but then I don't like that. The ratio is different than what the Wikipedia says it is, but you gotta pick your poison, dude. Do you want it to be the Wikipedia correct aspect ratio, or do you want it to feel like this version or not? Yeah, I think we shorten it. I think we shorten it a bit. Or you know what? Maybe we keep the same aspect ratio, but shit. I was gonna say we just draw the pillar boxes on the side, but keep the same aspect ratio, so it's kind of like a picture-in-picture effect. But all of our stuff, all of our logic is based on our virtual width. So if our virtual width is not, well, we can just shift it. I don't know. I don't know. I'll think about it. I'll see what I want to do. But for now, we've got replaced platforms with Did it not commit? It did. Okay, well. Okay, well, we've got that. I think tomorrow I'm going to redo this reference photo to be the correct aspect ratio so that we don't have to stretch it, and then we'll place it, and our screen resolution is just not going to be what the Wikipedia says, because I just want it to feel more like this playable version. I feel like it's like we're playing the widescreen version and this is like a more standard square version, so I think we should go with how this one plays instead of what the Wikipedia says. The Wikipedia also has different sprites for this one, so I don't think it's exactly right. I would feel better doing this more square version than our stretched version, so we'll do that tomorrow. I'll catch you tomorrow for that.